Hello and welcome back to Mass Effect 2 after nearly a week and a half, I think. It's the 8th of February right now, so from the 28th when I recorded the last episode, even though it took me ages to get around to editing it. The reason for that is, well, a week before the 28th, roughly, my cat died, didn't he, Little Willow? Or we had to put him down after he got really weak. And I was after excuse me while I get my brain in gear. Yes, I was recording the last episode, and I was there. No, I'd started. Yeah, excuse me, my brain is really weird still at the moment. I'd started Jacob's loyalty mission, and while I was going through sort of the beginning part of it, talking to the VI that we first find, had Lexi in the background come up, doing a mad charge business, stealing slippers as usual. And yeah, running off back downstairs. I'd just gotten to the main bit of the ship, I think. And suddenly I was called to go and help with Lexi. And my assumption was that she'd got a bit over hyperactive and hurt her paw, so I was needed to hold her still while she was giving a massage or something. Went downstairs and, you know, kind of, oh no, there's actually definitely something else going on, because she was flopping against the sofa and her head wasn't straight. It was very much, I think it was to the right, was it? Yeah, because she was falling over to her right. Yeah, as it turned out, she'd had a stroke. She's not relatively fine. She's still with us. We got a picture. There she is. Just took that just a little while ago. You can't really tell from that, but yeah, when you see us at certain angles, you can see that her eye on the right is slightly, I don't know, can you tell from that picture her right eye is slightly odd? She's got her balance back and she's been out for a couple of walks. Small walks, obviously, because don't want to push things. Yeah, she's relatively fine, but yeah, I've spent rushed off to the vet that same day, obviously. No, hang on, let's give that up for a moment. I was down the vet with ours in the back. Trying to keep her calm, holding her head in my arms, and it was all unknown because she was just puffing away, and obviously she was panicked because she didn't know what was going on either. So yeah, it was several hours later we got back home, had to leave Lexi at a vet's overnight for scans and tests. Oh yeah, that was not pleasant at all. And so we got her back the next day. She was obviously slightly, well, definitely still wonky a bit. And she'd had sedation, of course, at the vet, so she was a bit drowsy from that. But she's halfway back to normal right now. She hasn't been playing with slippers lately, but she still had a few yeah, bits of play, if that makes any sense whatsoever. And yeah, otherwise I've been I don't know if I have been coping, but I've been playing another game as well that I've now completed to 100%. And I kind of want to do that for another series, but I don't know if I will now. But I don't know, that depends. But yeah, I've been playing another game to try and de-stress or distract myself. I don't know if that's really healthy, is it? But seems to have helped. I'm sort of back with it. And he finished it last night. And blimey, I spiked that then. Yes, right. Now, as soon as my cursor's done feasting, we're still doing this business. I give up. I don't know what's going on with that. I can't fix it. But, let's get on with Jacob's mission now. Yeah, it took a little bit longer than I thought I was going to, but never mind. Alright, of course we've got to bring Jacob with us, and I know we face mechs. Do I want Overload or... See, he's got it as well, hasn't he? Yeah, so is Garrus. Yeah, I'll bring Garrus. Yeah, now that I remember, I was saving points because I've been here for about 15 minutes looking over things like what was I doing before and etc. Oh, that's handy. I can actually max Overload on you. Let's go heavy. There's nothing really else much I want there. I'll just give him more points in concussive shots. I think I was saving for his skill that we're going to get. Should all be good.
I detect no life signs, but there may be useful technology or information still inside.
Let's make sure there's nothing there. Oh, there's a rook there.
There it is, and mostly intact. They could have survived impact, but it's been years. Looks like it was stripped after the crash. They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
Along with us anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show. It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others as soon as...
Well, that sounds delightful, doesn't it?
Toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay. Local flora chemically incompatible with human physiology. Override. Beacon resumed. Pause time 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours.
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by Acting Captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
Who's in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours. Following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback, activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of Acting Captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as record deleted.
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Come on, let's get going.
Let's check the ship. My father had the beacon for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
It must have after so long.
Alright. At some point during that, Lexi had come up, so... I would have been silencing that anyway. Alright. Now for some more delightful things of what happened to the crew. Where's that PDA? There it is. I'll have that. And was there anything else? Nope. Just... Oh, where's that?
What was her name? Sarah? Suzanne? My God, I can't remember. I can't remember her face. We need to get out. So I can remember. Can think straight. They have to hurry.
She always said no. She even threatened to report if I didn't stop sending messages. But now she's so innocent. They all are. That look she gives when she smiles. It's sure easier now. What's the harm? We're stuck here.
Yeah. Absolutely charming.
Expect the luxury of due process, but this isn't a military ship. Just bumping the command line up a notch doesn't work. Captain Fairchild knew this crew. His replacement doesn't command the same level of respect. I'm hoping the man has it in him.
So, yeah. Alright, anything around here? There's definitely something coming. Something included a sneeze.
You came from the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
What are you talking about? You're not making sense.
I don't remember how to say it. He's our leader and we serve so we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them, so they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will...
Watch out!
Hunters, they won't stop until the leader is dead.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! He will not escape!
Enemies ahead!
Got it!
Get out of here. Is that another one?
Oh!
And we can hear mechs in the background as well,
Have a
somewhere.
nice trip.
Oh, I'm in the wrong spot. Is that it? Apparently so. Whee!
Hey, they were insane.
My father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong.
You killed them, but there are more every day. They want to fight, but I just want to go home.
She's lost it. We need to find someone who can make sense of this.
I thought for a moment she was floating in the midair from the angle that I turned around it. There's something somewhere. There it is. Have to get close enough to be able to see that tiny box around it. Oh, it's fun in Mass Effect 3, you don't get the actual thing up the top there, so you have to try and really watch out for the things. Did I just pass that? Yes, where is it? Ah.
Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure. Is that a settlement? They'd better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
They're from the same group as the ones that attacked us, but these are docile.
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently. Makes males get violent?
Possibly, but the female on the beach said the exiled ones came back as hunters.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
You certainly seem to have a way with words.
You heard her. I have his face. My father forced the crew to eat toxic food. What the hell?
I can't talk to you. I don't want punishing.
Look at these spoiled food stores. They've been eating only that toxic local food for who knows how long. Like that wasn't obvious enough. What the hell? Somebody had to push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
Very interesting indeed.
The hunters will kill you. They fight because he exiled them and waited too long.
He is bad. He has a bad face like the other. Like him. You'll hurt me.
Can I get in cover? I thought that was over that way somewhere. Never mind. I missed. Did I miss it? Is it catching on the thing? Not anymore, it's not.
His mechs shoot without question. Not exactly a long-term discipline solution.
Well, that would make them hate him. Maybe it was just for defense.
Please, here. You could end it. You have his face. But you fight his machines. You might stop this. This, I forget how to read. But this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
Think on your own time. What's in there?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
He wasn't command material and it got to him. Couldn't keep the crew in line without violence.
It didn't stop there. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle. Or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women. Assigned them to officers, like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
Does it say why he separated the men and the women? Or is it as bad as it seems?
No, it turns to gibberish. Maybe the men got violent early on, but from the state of this place, I'd say the Hunter thing is recent. What he allowed here, Shepard? I don't see any justification.
We haven't seen any other officers. He killed them?
There were 5 after the crash. Medical, engineering, bridge staff. Should have had no problem fixing the beacon and keeping people safe. All killed within the same week. About a month after the beacon was repaired.
Anything in there about whether the effects of the toxic food can be treated?
Nothing. But it seems like the right call. If everyone gets it, who's left to fix the beacon? You'd never get out. But they did fix it. And the signal wasn't sent until now. I'm starting to see why.
Do you see an explanation for this? He's your father.
Is he? None of this fits. Maybe the initial decision, but the rest? Abuse of power doesn't get any clearer than this. I need to find this man.
Ah, yes, and we can't actually get through here. Not yet, anyway. I assume that when the count turned...
Thank God you're here. My crew went insane. I only just got free.
God damn it, it's really him. Just got free, he's covering his ass.
Indeed.
The old corpse was posed like a warning. The new ones were left where they fell.
The hunters started fighting back.
Threat neutralization initiated.
Look out! Oh, look at that fucking...
Stay careful. I automated my defenses after the crew turned violent. I had no choice.
He had plenty of choices. To blame his victim.
Yeah. Excuse me, Git.
Hostile forces have engaged.
Thanks, Jacob. And apparently that's all of them for now. I'm sure I saw something pop up somewhere this way. It's over here somewhere. My aim is rubbish again.
Tag! Gravity's one me.
Hostile forces have engaged. Allied force casualty.
Nope, still another one. With a constant stream until we get over there. I'm just going to quickly have a look around this place. There's a heavy pistol somewhere to scan. Where are you guys hiding?
I had to keep them busy, distracted, but it's getting dangerous. Thank God you've come.
He had his fun, and now he wants out. Son of a bitch.
Nope, nothing else around the corner yet. But I can't save.
I'm on it.
On it.
So we'll hide over here behind the brook. No, I'm not. It's not something we can hide behind, apparently.
Have engaged. Excuse me.
I'll light him up.
Yeah! Got him.
It took years to train my guards. I'm afraid you'll have to fight them to rescue me.
throwing people away. This thing is not my father.
Oh, right for me. Right, this is going to get interesting down here.
Moving to cover.
Moving to cover!
Heads up!
Come on. I see you right there. Come on.
Shot!
Any chance you guys can come out of cover a bit more? Any chance I can actually hit things? Apparently not.
Our strength for him.
Hostile drone!
They hide like exiles. Fine.
Thank you. I'd say I hope someone takes care of that.
But we fight.
Is the big thing here yet? Oh, for goodness sake. Where's my aiming gone? That's what you get for almost 2 weeks off, I suppose.
Headshot. Protect.
Oh.
Kill them.
Here we go. Let's play a game of hit and run.
You kill, but I will stop you.
Alright, now it's safe. At the very least.
Strength for him.
I saw you.
Kill, but I will stop you.
And I missed you.
Kill so we can go home.
Enough with the toys. I need to look my father in the eye and hear him justify this.
I actually thought that was the shotgun I had there. I've seen at least 2 things here. There's that, and there's a PDA. Ah, right there. Is there something else? Crates. Yep, I think that's it for the area. Nope, well, here's the man himself then. Yep, just a quick check.
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance space. I've got to have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Doesn't matter. You're running a very questionable setup here, Captain. Explain.
Of course. It was chaos after the crash, and the crew never really accepted me as captain. They rebelled and trapped us here. Once they started eating the toxic food, I couldn't control them. And I couldn't get to the beacon.
Just stop. We know what you did to your crew. Why let this go 10 years?
Who the hell are you?
Taylor. Lieutenant Jacob Taylor.
Jacob? My Jacob?
Now everyone knows everything. I want to hear you try and justify this.
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
I'm not unreasonable, Captain, but 10 years? What happened?
God damn it! Why did you do this to your crew?
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy. At first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
What happened to the other officers?
Anders found his conscience a little late to step back. He had an accident. Things got tense. End of the day, I was the one with the mechs. I got a little basic in setting examples. But I was kind to my people once things settled down. Seemed like I'd earned some peace.
You fought over people like they were toys. Things.
The stores from the ship couldn't last forever. You had to know this would end one day.
Dining for one can really stretch things out. Besides, I can think of a lot worse retirement plans than stripping down and joining the Droolers. That was before the Hunters, of course. Dumb or not, I'd feel it if they got their hands on me now. They want blood. I'd prefer to keep it.
It's all about you. Everything.
What triggered the males to change and threaten you?
This planet has some strange cycles to it. I've seen some plants around I never saw before. Odd weather. Maybe some just adapted a little too well.
And if you treat them like animals, big shock. They become animals.
You didn't feel any responsibility to get out of here for the sake of family?
I gave him a good start. He was a smart kid and was better off not following me. We figured that out a long time before I took jobs in deep space. And after things escalated here, it seemed best to just disappear off the galactic map.
Till you needed someone to save your ass.
We can help these people. Cerberus can have ships here in days and pull everyone out.
He's not worth the fuel to haul him out or the air he's breathing. He's damn lucky I don't think he's even worth pulling the trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
We'll secure him for an Alliance court. For every year here, he'll have 10 to think about it.
Give him all the time in the galaxy. The man who did this doesn't know right from wrong.
I'm sorry, Jacob. I did the best I could.
I'm 10 years past believing that.
Alliance ships are inbound to secure Captain Taylor and his crew, Commander. We'll be long gone by the time they get here.
Don't even give him the taillights.
Roger that.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Really? Because given the result, it feels like something you'd have your hands in.
You know very little about me, Shepard. Don't presume to understand my intentions. Cerberus is ultimately about humanity. My people are valuable to me.
Fine. You didn't forward it. So who did?
I did.
Was this supposed to be a favor, or did you just want to see him squirm?
What he did with it was his own business. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor can rot in prison. Doesn't change who I am or what I know. I've already mourned the man he used to be. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
You had no idea Miranda was behind this?
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
Come on, we've got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard, thanks for the help.
Anytime, Jacob.
I thought we were going to crash then. Black screen for a bit too long for my liking. Can I get out, please? Thank you. Alright, let's just wrap up a bit of research and ooh, only one of those left now. Well, there's more than 5, I believe, but depends on if you find them during DLC missions or some such or something. I don't know. Right, yes, next time then we're just going to have a quick chat with Jacob, Mordin and Grunt apparently, and then yes. Yeah, clearly my brain's still not in order, is it? Not that it was before. Yeah, quick chat with Jacob, Mordin and Grunt, and then one small assignment apparently, which I believe is back in the Enoch system where we first found that the anomaly when I scanned that place. Right, I'll see you next time to avoid me wasting any more of my lack of brain power. Yes, goodbye for now and I'll see you next time.